Look, guys, I used to believe that the MK party is a big threat to the EFF. I used to believe it until I realized and noticed that, nah, that's not true. The MK party is not a threat to the EFF. It's just an opponent. It's just competition. But it's not a threat. It's not something we need to worry about. Because what is there to worry about? Yeah, we are both in the opposition. But which opposition political party between the MK party and the EFF is doing the best work? The EFF is doing the best work. MK party as the number one opposition, their work is not noticed. We don't know what they're up to. We don't know what they're doing, And we don't seem to care about them playing the... People want to see the EFF play the opposition. They care about the input of the EFF. So, yeah, we can even isolate that. Let's speak about the leadership. Majority of leaders in the MK party is very old people. People who won't even see the future of what they're trying to build. But the EFF has an advantage against the MK party when it comes to that. It's full of young people. Young leadership, about Julius Malema, are half the age of the leader of the MK party. So they still have more time, in the game. They have more time to put their mark into the world. They have more time to build the MK, to build the EFF into a solid organization into the future. And the EFF has experience, guys. Let's not take that away. 11-year-old political party has the experience. They have built structures that can be breakable just by talks, just by media, just by propaganda against them. They have structures. They have members who are assigned members who pay membership fees to their organization. People who are loyal to the organization. So they already built that trust with their people within the EFF. MK party is new to the block. It's still taking new people from all over the place, from all walks of life. They don't know if some people are coming there because they're opportunists. They don't know if some people are coming there because maybe they want to infiltrate. They don't know if some people are coming there as agents. They're just accepting everyone and celebrating accepting everyone. So they still haven't gone through that process as a political party of being infiltrated, of being having people who are just agents, people who are betrayers amongst the leadership. They still haven't went through that process because they are still new. So there's still a lot of things they need to go through for them to even compare themselves with the EFF. Yeah, if you want to compare numbers, they have more numbers than the 9%. They have 15%, the EFF has 9%. But what is their 15% doing for them? Look at the work the EFF is doing with their 9%. In parliament, in real life, on the ground. They are now doing oversight work, checking the conditions of clinics, of hospitals, of schools, primary schools, high schools. They're doing something for black people. Look at the EFF with their 9%. They're now in talks of having a deputy mayor who can potentially be a EFF deputy mayor in the city of Tshwane. They're working with other political parties in the metros of Gauteng, the city of Ekurhuleni. They are there influencing the strategies, influencing what happens. They are there doing the majority of work that is needed to be done by an organization, by a political party. What is the MK party doing? What is they doing? How many councillors do they have for them to put their mark on the world to show that, yeah, this is what we can do? Yeah, they are still new, but they have more numbers than the EFF, but their numbers are not working as much as the EFF. Seems like the EFF is the only organization that has the work ethic to do the proper work of opposition. They can do the opposition. MK party can just sit in the benches. The EFF will do everything without even asking anything from them. Because you know why? We don't need them. But we need them for numbers to destroy the GNU. So numbers matter in politics. It's fine. But what are you doing with the numbers you have? Nothing. We can even look at the big misconception, the biggest lie told. MK party is coming for everything, is going to take everything. Okay, it's fine. But that's a lie. We don't believe it. So let's look at that. There's been so many by-elections, more than 100 by-elections in different wards all across the country, even in KwaZulu-Natal itself. how many wards did the MK party bag? Less than 3 wards. They won less than 3 wards. So how are they the biggest thing? How are they the only political party which people are flocking to? They are not. So it's a lie. The EFF here is growing in some parts of the world, in some parts of South Africa. Even in KZN itself, they are regaining their votes. They are regaining their numbers in KZN. Yeah, even the wards, the by-election wards in the KZN, if you check the stats, yeah, they are regaining some of the votes they lost in KZN. Because people of KZN, they see, Julius wasn't ngokudlala. So, some of us can objectively see things. Of course, from a biased point of view, in support of the EFF. But it's still objective and critical. It's critical. Tell me what I'm saying if it's a lie. It can't be a lie. Maybe some are not 100% truth, but it's not a lie. I'm not telling lies. I'm not trying to speak and tell people lies. If it's not the truth, then it's not the truth, but it's not lies. My intention is not to lie. So, I don't think the MK party is a big of a threat to the EFF. It's not. President Jacob Zuma is the last person to be a threat to Julius Malema. Julius Malema is half the age of the old man. Julius Malema has more time to live in this earth than the old man. If we just go according to science. Yeah, things might happen. Young people die early sometimes. It's fine. Let's not speak about that like that because we don't know. Let's say Julius Malema is gonna one day reach the age of Umsholozi. He has 40 years left to reach the age of... Imagine what he would have done in 40 years old. So I don't even want to go to the history and talk about the president. Jacob Zuma was once the president of the state, of the country. He didn't do anything to change the situation, to bring back the land. He didn't do anything. He instead did excuses, saying how the EFF, they were willing to give us their votes, but their vote, they didn't propose anything that was solid. If they didn't propose anything that was solid, why didn't you propose something that was solid and then use their votes to get back the land? Clearly, you didn't want to get back the land. How? MK party people, they will excuse him. They will say, nah, this guy is saying the EFF didn't know what they were proposing. They knew. They wanted the land to go back to the state. The ANC was going to preside over the land and give people back the land. So he didn't do anything. And that's the reality. State capture. I don't want to go into state capture because majority of the state capture were just staged, where the odds against President Jacob Zuma, the odds were against him. State capture, I understand. I don't support the state capture against President Jacob Zuma. I won't use the state capture against him because it was against him from the beginning of the processes. They were just warning him. They wanted to destroy him. But other things, fees, yeah, he tried to, fees must fall. But after how long with fighting with kids who are marching? KZN, what has he done for the people of KZN? Let's be honest, what has he done? Did he at least give some land? Nah, the land is with the Zulu king. So the Zulu king still has more power than President Jacob Zuma. In KwaZulu-Natal, the Zulu king has more power than any politician. Because he's the king. He's the king. But all I'm saying is that I don't think the MK party is a big of a threat. I used to think so until I saw them for who they are. And they just, some of the things they do is to make them seem like they know what. Sometimes they just don't know what they're doing. They're going with the flow. And then they will be saying, it's chess moves. It's not chess moves. They got checkmated. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.